For anybody who's been following my YouTube channel for the past couple months, you've understood that I've been able to record each and every single day. You've watched my videos and you notice, yes, at times I've had a difficulty breathing because I didn't want to have this annoying noise or annoying noise in the videos. But also I had times where I was going, so it's something I've had to improve on over time. And also, therefore you would have noticed, I haven't been ill. I've been recording all of these videos. I haven't had to take a break because I'm sick. I haven't had to sit there on the camera and go, achoo, and pretend not to be sick, let's say. I haven't been sick once since this YouTube journey. Why? Well, it's a very gate-kept secret that I'd like to tell you today, ladies and gentlemen. There is actually a way to try and dodge and evade sickness, even though it shouldn't be possible. Because think about this. How many kids are sneezing and just randomly coughing, passing on their cold to adults, literal adults who work alongside them, even adults, their parents. Infinite numbers. Colds and illnesses around this time of year are inevitable. So how have I dodged them all? How have I dodged all of the sicknesses that these people have talked about, even around me and inside of my brotherhood? Linked below. Well, the secret is in the food you eat. And before you sit there and say, oh, here we go, another one of these imbecile, keto, carnivore imbeciles, right? Relax. I'm not going to tell you can't eat carbs and then you'll be well forever. But what I am going to tell you is there are certain foods that provide you more power and more immunity against sickness. And I've been utilising these foods and being able to stay healthy for the last 3.5 months, coming up 4 months now. That's minimum. What you don't see, because I didn't start the YouTube grind then, is I wasn't sick in September or August or July or June or even May. I've been dodging sickness now, almost like I'm a germaphobe, even though I'm not. I've been exposed to it each and every single day. But from the foods I've eaten, if you're wondering what foods, I'm about to tell you. The foods have been onions and red meat. Onions and red meat, they are so powerful. Onions. You do realise that when the Chinese people are doing their training methods in the Navy, or the Army I should say, possibly the Army, all they eat in the 7-day period when they're sitting in the water and they're having to survive in water for a very long time is onions and garlic. And there's a reason for that. It's because they're ultra powerful at providing a boost for your immunity to become healthier and stronger. Obviously, a healthier and stronger immunity system allows you to defeat any sorts of bugs, colds, viruses, maybe. Or perhaps I just haven't been exposed to viruses. But any sort of bacterial infections that could come and haunt you, your immune system, if it's more powerful and more strong, your body's more powerful and more strong, obviously you're going to be able to fight off these bacterial infections that are going to otherwise annoy you. Onions and garlic do a fantastic job at this. Why red meat, so I said? Red meat is the same thing. It helps boost your immunity system, helps boost your blood flow. There's more nutrients inside of a red meat than there are inside of a pasta or inside of one bread. And also red meats are more natural than ultra high processed McDonald's burgers. And again, this isn't a dig at, let's say, anybody who just eats normal foods, eats your chicken, your rice, your broccoli. This isn't a dig at you. But what I am saying is you need to start integrating onions and stop eating bloody chicken and turkey all the time. Start eating red meats. Everyone has this fear of red meats nowadays. No wonder you're all sick all of the time. You're not eating onions anymore either. No wonder you're all sick all the time. And to be honest, if you're still watching to this point, I'm going to tell you one more thing. Old people, they near to never get sick as well. Do you want to know why that is? Because old people tend to eat liver. Any sort of liver, whether it be chicken, lamb, calf, it doesn't matter what liver it is, they tend to eat liver. Liver is so nutrient dense that if you were to eat a polar bear's liver, you would die from too many nutrients. You cannot digest them all. You would simply just die. You die because it is too good for you. Do you understand how crazy that is? You might be sitting there like, oh, why would I eat calf liver then? It'd probably do the same. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Relax. You don't need to think like that. Honestly, it doesn't. And if you're really scared, you can go do your own research into it. But ladies and gentlemen, the secrets are also liver. Now you get to choose how often you eat liver, when you eat liver, how you eat liver, how you cook it, how you're going to prepare it, and what you're going to eat it with. But if I was you, my advice to you is to try and eat liver as often as you should try and eat fish, like twice a week. Because honestly, it will just completely, and I say completely, I mean like substantially boost your immune system and your immunity to all sorts of bacterial stuff. I personally don't know about viruses. Like I said, I might not have been exposed to them, and I don't want to lie to you and say you're going to be immune to viruses, because you might not be. I might not be immune to viruses. I might not even be immune to bacteria. I'm still going to gain bacterial infections and stuff, diseases. The thing is, the difference between me and you is that I can easily dodge them. I can easily evade them and knock them off, unlike you, because I've eaten lots of onions, lots of garlic as well, lots of raw red meats. I meant to say cooked red meats and liver. I don't know why raw came to my mind, I'm sorry. I was probably thinking about raw onion. And these four, you need to keep it in your mind. Ask your mum to cook it for you. Ask somebody else to cook it for you. If you can cook it for yourself, fantastic, cook it for yourself. Find a recipe that works for you. Make sure you're eating them every now and then, because your immunity starts with where you eat. If you're constantly eating ultra high processed crap and using lots of energy trying to convert it into useful things even though you cannot, obviously you're going to be weaker than if you're eating natural good foods. And it is that time, ladies and gentlemen. If you're still watching to this point, consider this an unfiltered section. Consider this a secret section, because if you're still watching to this point, I want to give you maximum value that I don't want to give to everybody else. You might be wondering, what more could I possibly say? And I'm here to tell you, obviously, you need to increase your testosterone levels, and it will help increase your immunity. If you're a male, testosterone levels are almost like the elixir of life for you. If you have lower testosterone levels, lower muscles, you're going to be weaker. If you have a higher testosterone level, higher muscle mass because of your testosterone, you're able to build more muscle, you're able to look better, look more healthy. You're also able to be better from the inside. Your liver's going to be stronger because of DHT, and your body's going to be stronger. Not just outside from appearance, but also from inside. Your body's going to be stronger. And if you're somebody who maybe doubts that I'm saying this, and actually speaking the truth, you can try it out for yourself if you want. You need to go and do your own research, find out what's going to work best for you. I would 100% always advise creatine. Because creatine doesn't just increase your muscle mass because of water retention. It probably has like a marginal effect on the testosterone. Or actually like plus 10% maybe, let's say. Creatine is also going to be able to improve your brain cognitive function. And with a better cognitive function, you can think of things better that you get to do, instead of just impulsing on your emotions because of high dopamine. High testosterone is going to be able to increase your immunity. I know a man with 1,200 nanograms a deciliter of testosterone, and they haven't been ill in years. When I say years, don't think I'm joking, I mean years. He literally went into the war zone. His family were all ill. He went to his family's house, started using exactly the same cutlery that his family were using. These people, his family, were completely bedridden. They couldn't move. It was almost like the flu. And do you know what happened to him? A sore throat. His entire family were almost dying of this disease. He exposed himself to it. He tried to ingest as much of this disgusting disease that he could. And all he came out with was a sore throat. Because of the foods he eats and because of his testosterone levels, being 1,200 nanograms a deciliter, which is unsafely high according to the NHS and such. But whatever, right? So if you're somebody who's very serious about your health and your diet, and you're very serious about your life, staying away from illness as much as you can, which everybody should be very serious for, I highly advise that you join my Discord server linked below. Our Allegiance, our Discord server linked below. First link in the description, completely free, and actually gaining more and more value each and every single day. I appreciate some of you recently who have joined, because it genuinely means the world to me. That number I care about 1,000 times more than the YouTube subscriber count. So if you have a choice between subscribing or joining the Discord, I'd join the Discord 1,000 times more than I would subscribe, honestly. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, may God bless you all. I hope you all stay fit and healthy. Stay strong out there. We'll see you tomorrow.